What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today we got some 7-star rank 3 Red Guardian gameplay, and I will also showcase this guy starting off the video here, Unawakened. So I believe everyone is going to get this guy as long as you get those I don't know how the new currency is called, but in this new upcoming event you can spend that and get the 7-star Red Guardian for free. So Unawakened, what can he do? He caps out the durability at 10, unfortunately, and then if you get the dupe, you can get +5, and on top of that you can get more critical chance on your heavy attacks and special attacks, which is special attacks is basically where his most damage comes from. But as you can see, a 7-star rank 3 Mojo, he died in 33 seconds, and I believe we got no crits on the special too. Like, check this out. Even with not a single crit, a 33-second fight against Mojo is actually, dude, that's good. So he can do this even unawakened, even if you don't get those crits. Now we're going into a bigger matchup here. This is a Sasquatch, and also one of my favorite things about Red Guardian is the perfect block, man. He takes no damage. You're gonna see on the last clip of this video, you're gonna see how strong it is. You're gonna be fighting a Photon. So you want to avoid taking hits, obviously, but you also want to avoid taking blocked hits, because every time you take a blocked hit, you reduce your durability, which you want to consume it on your special too, because you get more attack during that special. And then the trauma is really strong, and you start dealing a lot of damage with the basics as well. And yeah, the good thing about the shield is that you only lose durability when you block. If you parry, it doesn't count. Yeah, just throw a second special 2 without even any shield, without the shield coming back. But look at that, 39 seconds. Really good. And then one more fight on Awakened, then we're going to showcase the SIG 200. So as you can see, he's solid. I mean, he has really easy access to slow, just a special 1. The perfect block is nice. You can get those extended parries as well. And he is buff immune. That is huge. He doesn't have any other immunities except the buff immune, but that's honestly very strong. Like, if you check Titania, she has buff immunity, and she's like one of the best science champions, if not the best. And he can do a lot, man. He can do a lot. Look at those crits, man. Look at that. Only getting 1 crit here, but you also have the stat focus being a 7-star, and then if you pair this with the SIG ability, oh, you're gonna see some nice stuff. So 26 seconds against the Chavez. Yeah, he's pretty much a nuke at this point. Now we're gonna showcase the exact same fights, but here we can get more durability. We can get +5 at SIG 200 because it's +1 per 46, so SIG 205. So we're gonna try to bait this guy's special 2, and we want to dex a lot of those projectiles, max out our charges here. And then also you get more critical chance in your heavy attacks and specials based on the, I think, personal damage and debuffs on the opponent, or non-damage debuffs on the opponent. Look at that, man. Like, what the heck is that? Do you see that? Then we got only 1 crit, right? Oh, we did get the first one as well. Just instant KO. The last hit basically did 243,000 damage. That 250. That is crazy, dude. I mean, you can see the difference on the previous fight. We got no crits on the previous one. This one we get both. You know, it's obviously kind of RNG, but having the SIG 200 definitely helps. And even if you don't get those crits, you still deal more damage because your durability can go up to 15, and your damage on the special 2 is based on how much durability you consume. So, yeah. In this fight, though, we can't really build up our charges that quickly baiting specials, so we gotta like do some poise charges here, like playing Stark Spidey. And the thing about Sasquatch is the more you wait, the more tanky he becomes. So we're taking this time to ramp up, and Sasquatch ramps up, so you're not gonna see a big difference in this match. But as you can see, we almost KO'd him right there. Like, if we got that first crit as well, he would have been gone. But as you can see, he's got a lot of the Wrath here. He entered the Wrath, and now he's just gonna die from like a heavy attack. Just crazy. Still very fast for the rank 3 Sasquatch. Like, what, 45 seconds? Very good. Then we get the Chavez here, and then I want to show you some other matchups as well, not just Mystics. So I mean, yeah, being buff immune against Chavez, there's not many things that can go wrong. She can still do this and just surprise you with a heavy attack. Luckily, I somehow dexed it. And yeah, she's just gonna get destroyed. She has 2 hits on the special 1, which we can dex and get the durability. They were doing dex on the first one. You can also push her to a special 2, which, because he can block unblockables, Red Guardian can, and he can block the entire special 2, not just the first hit, but If you do that, you obviously lose your shield, and you know, you basically lose that special 2 damage. But as you can see, 27 seconds. Incredible. Moving on to Onslaught here, this is going to be interesting. So it's so easy to ramp up against Onslaught, like it's not even funny, dude. Like you can bait a special 1, you can go from like 9 to 15 easily. Look at that. You can dex 6 hits from Onslaught, just ramp up even from like 0 if you take too many blocked hits. Like, yeah, Onslaught's just gonna be dead in the special 2 here. So he doesn't have any crit resistance, I believe. So as long as we get those crits, we should be able to KO him. Let's see. Didn't get the first one, but we got the second one. And man, did you see that? Did you see that? 97 and 107, right? Like, man. As you can see, only one of those crits. If you get that second one, which is the big one, everyone is dead at the same rank level. Maybe rank 4 doesn't die, but with a couple of heavy attacks, with that trauma, because remember, your heavy attacks get more crit chance as well based on the non-damage debuffs, and you place that trauma, you get that stun. You can also go for the special one to go for that slow, which we're gonna do here. This is basically 1.1 million Onslaught. So I want to show you like a longer fight here, which we throw the special 1, because the special 1 is going to give us the slow, which does 2 things. It increases our damage because, or it increases our crit chance because we get more non-damage debuffs on heavy attacks and specials. And when this slow is up, your combat power rate is increased by 25%. So if you have this up, you're gonna get to those special 2s a lot quicker, which is really nice. As you can see, we're gonna do 1 5 combo here, and we're gonna be max. So we're gonna go for the physical vulnerability on the relic into the special 2, both crits, and then after both of those heavy attacks, with which both crit, because as you can see, we have multiple debuffs. We got that slow, we got that trauma, we had that stun, 3 debuffs, which is a lot of crit chance. He's down to 50%. With one special 1 and 1 special 2, and then 2 heavy attacks, we basically dealt 550,000 damage. Because this guy has 1.1 million. It's crazy. And then all you need to do to just keep that slow up and that trauma up is just heavy attack. Like, you refresh everything. And you can take as many block hits as you can, because he takes no damage. As you can see, who cares? Like, we take some block hits, who cares? Go for the special 2, we're gonna go for the heavy again, refresh everything, get that nice combat power rate increase. More heavy attacks because they crit a lot. We did get hit there, unfortunately, but we get the combat power rate increase to get us to a special 2, and boom. So 1.1 million in a minute and 26, I will gladly take that. Now, moving on to another really annoying defender, and Red Guardian, you think he's not a really good counter to him, but like I said, most of his damage comes from the specials. What happens if you get those crits? You're gonna KO even a Maestro, which has like one of the bigger health pools in the game. So just trying to raise to a special 2. Ideally, you want to bait his special 1 because he has more hits, but we actually dex like most of them here, so it doesn't matter too much. We lost like a little bit of time, but check this out. Boom, we get that first crit. Boom, we get that second crit. And then we can go for our special 1, and he's dead. That's it for Maestro. So 36 seconds. Like I said, it is a chance of happening, those crits, but with the 7-star Red Guardian, you have, if you have the SIG, you have more crit chance, and on top of that, you have the stat focus. Stat focus helps a lot, dude, because if you get that crit, it's magical. So we're gonna move to a bigger Maestro here. I believe this guy has like 550,000, maybe 600,000. I'm not 100% sure, but he's big. So I'm gonna showcase here the special 1 rotation again. So it's kind of safer. If you're really banking to get that crit, it's really, you know, much safer to go for the special 1 to get more debuffs, or 1 more debuff on him. And it doesn't really, you know, take too much of your time, because you still have that combat power rate increase, that 25% combat power rate increase, and you do get some really nice noticeable power gain, which is great. So I'm gonna go for the relic here, gonna go for a heavy attack here, and then I'm gonna go for my special 2. I believe here we're gonna need 2 special 2s though, because this is big. And look at that, 2 of those crit, and he's down to 35%. Now we're gonna use this increased combat power rate to get to that special 2 a lot quicker. And ideally, we want to wait until our shield comes back, so we can dex like 1 of his special 1, which has a lot of projectiles, and we can get a lot of our charges back. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We start at 7, and we're going to go up to 13. Throw that special 2, and he's almost dead. We're just gonna go for a special 1. So as you can see, he works in longer fights as well, but he's kind of like fitted for shorter fights, I want to say. Now, I believe this is going to be the last glove. Like I said, this is going to be a Photon. This is, man, he is honestly a good counter for Photon. I'm not even kidding. So there is one thing you need to do before you throw that special 2 though, because your special 2 stuns, and he stuns with the first hit. That means the second hit is going to miss if she gets the untouchable. So you got to do basically bait out the untouchable. So check this out here. So she's got a lot of charges, right? We're going to bait that special 1. And now we're going to knock her down. She has 3 Furies. And check my health here. We're going to block the special 1. And check what happens. We bait that untouchable here. Look at that. Block that first hit, 0, 0. And then 300 damage. Because Red Guardian gains 5% purple block chance per charge. And since we had 15, that is a total of 75% chance to purple block, which is crazy. And then we throw our special 2, consume our charges, and that's it. That's it for Photon. So he is actually a real good counter for Photon because you don't need to wait for her pure life form to actually drop and then start hitting it again. You can do whatever you want because, dude, you're just going to consume a few of your charges. But if you can parry those specials as well, if you don't get the auto block, you have a lot of block proficiency. So yeah, man, Red Guardian is actually, like, I never really liked him as a champion. But now, especially with the 7-star, you can get that stat focus. And he kind of works even on Unawakened. You're definitely going to have less damage and less chance to crit. But thankfully, the stat focus is going to help. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about Red Guardian. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.